Mega Man 8!
Mega Man 8? Mega Man 8 what? I want to preface this video by saying this is my favorite Mega Man game. I know a lot of people think Mega Man 8 is the worst classic title, but I just don't see it. I'm honestly not much of a game reviewer. I just play game and try to make funny jokes. So I'm not gonna try and convince you that this is the best freaking classic Mega Man game, but hopefully by the end of this playthrough and after my constant pogging, you'll understand why I think so. Starting with the animated cutscenes. This was the first game alongside X4 that tried to make Mega Man anime, giving it a proper anime intro with famous moments in the series. Like, who could forget the time Mega Man threw Charge Man from Mega Man 5 at Pharaoh Man from Mega Man 4? Or when Snake Man used Giant Snake summoning jutsu and hit us with a flamethrower. But enough about Mega Man and all these old characters. The intro cutscene reveals some very important new characters. Like this guy named 2. He's kind of like a space cop trying to arrest this purple guy. I'm freaking evil. That's freaking cringe. They both freaking die and crash land on whatever planet this is supposed to be. Oh wait, it's just Earth. Mega Man, today we finish this.
Hey, Bass!
Excuse me. Bass, what the heck are you doing?
Today's the day you finally learn to pronounce my name correctly, even if I have to blast it into you.
Ha, your aim is as bad as ever.
Ah, my shoulder.
Mega Man! Hey, Roll.
Mega Man, this property damage is insane! Get in the car before the cops show up!
Aw, jeez. You take the fall when the popo shows up, Bass. And speaking of falling, watch out for that elevator.
Like hell I'm going to jail for you. Wait, what elevator? Ah! I've had it with this guy. I'm going to kill him. But probably not till, like, the end of the game. I'm really busy today.
Oh, hey, Dr. Light is calling.
Well, Mega Man, some strange plot development has crash landed on Earth, and I need you to check it out. I've pinpointed its location to this mysterious island.
Isn't that Dr. Wily's private island?
What makes you say that?
It's the only island shaped like a skull. Aren't skulls like his thing?
I thought Guts Man was his thing.
He sure did love Guts Man.
Ah, this game is so cool. Look at his freaking helmet phasing in on his head. Oh my god. Look at the Mecha Dragon's corpse laying in the back. Look at the freaking birds flying all over the place.
The enemies explode into metal bits when they die. You can shoot these roly-poly squids all over the place. And the slide... Okay, yeah, the slide is kind of clunky in this one.
Mega Man, your slide tackle game is terrible. How do you expect to win the upcoming soccer tournament?
You're right, Dr. Light. I'll never be ballin'.
There may still be one way for you to become a baller. I've been working on a new copy weapon crafted using Ronaldinho's DNA. The Mega Ball.
The Mega Ball kicks ass! It's not great for actual combat, but the important function is using it to defy gravity. More on that later. But right now, looks like I'm going for a swim. Yeah, I don't like the swimming in this game. That's my biggest critique. There's only a couple water sections in the entire game, so it's not a big deal, but it just doesn't feel right for Mega Man to swim. Anyway, we make it to a giant enemy crab. Kick balls at its weak point for massive damage. And then, Dr. Wily, what are you doing here?
What am I doing here? This is my secret island base. It's shaped like a skull. I thought it was obvious. Well, anyway, the energy stored in the space ball is stronger than anything in this base. Ah ha ha ha, the world will be mine.
Wait, stop! Huh? There's another robot here. Was that this robot's ball?
Mega Man, stop staring at that dead robot's balls.
Wait, I wasn't. He's alive?
Oh man, I can't disassemble an alive robot.
So Dr. Light starts to work on repairing the space robot while we have to fight all these other ones. Starting with Tengu Man. This is such a cool win stage. There's somebody off screen with a leaf blower turned on, which makes long jumps a breeze.
Oh, I get it.
There's a Fortnite lobby full of mets, some floating bubble spike dodging sections, and rush jet shoot 'em ups. This part is awesome because you get help from old characters that otherwise aren't in the game. Beat still beats plenty of ass, Eddie drops bombs instead of items, and Otto's got a rocket launcher.
I kept it in the divorce.
We destroy an airship with the power of friendship, and it's time for Tengu Man.
It's just a kid. Don't make me laugh.
Oh yeah, the Robot Masters talk in this game.
Just a stupid little snot-nosed brat.
Well, I don't remember.
Ugly child with a gun.
Stop talking and fight me already. Tengu Man is so cool. Of course, when I played this as a kid, I didn't know what the heck a Tengu was, but it's cool they went with that instead of another Airman clone. It's probably my earliest exposure to Japanese mythology as a kid, and now I'm a freaking weeb. Thanks, Capcom. And take a look at this weapon get cutscene.
Tornado hold!
Tornado hold these nuts! And it's off to Clown Man. Did you know if you kick a ball in this clown's mouth, you get a 1-up? Clown Man's level has gotta be the cutest in the entire series. Look at all these references. Toys of past Robot Masters and enemies, the Jack-o'-lantern mini-boss from 7, and wait, is that Freddy Fazbear? I'm also a huge fan of these little toy soldiers. I've always loved sending them to the stratosphere with Tornado Hole. And these X and O block sections are super unique, especially this little question mark teleporter maze. You never know where you'll end up.
Wait, what the fuck?
And it's time for Clown Man.
We live in a society.
Clown Man is such a creative robot master. A lightning clown with Stretch Armstrong arms that can grab and swing all over the room? Who thinks of that? His original boss concept looked even crazier. Too bad you don't get to see any of those cool moves if you use his weakness against him. That Spark Clown Drill Syndrome. We beat him and...
See you in my dreams.
Wait, what the hell did he mean by that?
It's Grenade Man!
I'm Grenade Man!
This level is all about bombs.
Bombs?
Timer bombs, bomb blocks, walking timer by... Wait a minute! This man's got a grenade! But he isn't Grenade Man. Here's Grenade Man.
Say hello to my cute bomb!
Most sane bomb robot master. To his credit, he does have a lot of cute bombs. I especially like his...
Crazy Destroyer!
which causes the fight to screen transition. The fight is super cinematic. It just feels good.
That felt good!
Right.
Wait, what?
Before we go to Frost Man, I want to spend my bolts in the shop, but this time Roll is the shopkeeper and Otto's been demoted to the UI.
That's show business.
The shop in this game doesn't have E-tanks or extra lives, instead they're all permanent upgrades, including a couple for the Buster's Charge Shot, changing into a piercing arrow shot, a really bad rapid fire, or a laser gun. We spend all our money,
Right on!
and it's on to Frost Man. God, this level kicks so much ass, especially the music. Even the Club Penguin boys are vibing to it. I love the frozen city in the background, and when it transitions to night in the second half of the level, it just feels so magical. And look at the little Met office building. And of course, we have to talk about the...
Jump, jump, slide, slide.
These sections were near impossible to do as a kid, even with the sign constantly screaming at you when to jump and slide. The saving grace is every time you die, you get to restart the kick-ass soundtrack, so I couldn't be too mad about it. Frostman himself wants to make a popsicle out of you.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
I love how they gave him an Arnold voice in the dub. What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age. Glah! Dr. Light, I'm back. Oh wow, you fixed him. Wait, why is one of his arms so much bigger than the other?
You know, Mega Man, I was wondering the same thing. So I looked through his browser history, and it's exactly the reason you'd think.
Gross. Well, anyway, I collected all those Robot Masters balls like you asked.
Good work, Mega Man. After analyzing them, it seems these balls are some kind of energy source. Very similar to the P-chips Wowie and I were studying so diligently. You could even say that P is stored in these balls.
Oh, god damn it.
We need to collect more. Let's go track down those other Robot Masters immediately, Dr. Wowie.
What did you call me?
That's a good question.
Good grief. I'm supposed to be right-handed. This is gonna make things weird. Oh, sweet, they've got Lean. This isn't Lean. It's his. He must still be alive. Hurrah! Ah, what? That's why you never teleport inside.
You gotta go after him, Mega Man. The insurance company won't believe it if I tell him a robot blew up my roof a second time.
And so we follow him to the Gamer Cave. You can follow the path down, or you can bounce on up here to get some free stuff. And if you happen to be playing on the Sega Saturn, there's another path up here where you can find Kung Fu Cut Man. This is an Easter egg I didn't really get to experience as a kid since I never had any Sega consoles. I guess it's true what they say. Sega does what PlayStation is unable to do. And then we eventually catch up to Space Jojo. Hey, stop!
Huh? What do you want, lil bro?
I need to collect your insurance information. First off, wait, where's that kick-ass trumpet coming from?
Oh, that? That's my theme music. It plays whenever I'm about to kick someone's ass.
It sounds really sweet. Wait, what? Duo is so freaking cool. He's got the unstoppable power of bouncing around the screen like the DVD player screensaver. But he can hit the corners. Truly alien technology. And although he beats the crap out of us, we managed to beat him in the end. Have you had enough yet?
Huh. This Chadley energy about you. Could you be... I can't be distracted.
Hey, get back here!
Mega Man, be careful. I saw this huge robot turn into a meteor and Ah, crap, I missed him.
Quick, Rush, we gotta chase him into this active volcano. Don't be scared, I'll go first! Wait, is that Dr. Wily's castle?
Good.
Rush, good boy, gnaw on his fingers and get me out. Rush!
Ah, that's right, Mega Man. I punched your dog. That's how you know I'm evil. And now that you're caught in the iron grip of my Evil Gutsman Model Mark II, you'll never escape. I also gave him electric powers because why not, right? Hurrah!
Ah, Rush, are you okay?
Good grief. I can't believe he punched a dog. Talk about cringe.
It's you again.
My name is Giga Chad Duo. I was created with the sole purpose of punching the ever-living crap out of every evil being in the universe.
Gulp.
Starting with this guy.
Hurrah! Hurrah!
Wow, you turned him into a donut.
Damn right I did.
Hey, what do you have there?
This is called cringe energy. By itself, cringe is harmless, but if this falls into the hands of someone evil, it amplifies their inherent cringe to ungodly levels. Like, look at this plot barrier. I could go pack up that balding scientist right now, but no. Super cringe.
That's probably because I haven't beaten all the bosses yet.
That would make sense story-wise.
Hey, before you go, I have a question. Are you a Star Droid?
That's a good question. Okay, see you later.
Hey, what the? And we got 4 more Robot Masters to beat, starting with Aquaman.
But you can call me handsome guy.
Did I mention I hate the swimming in this game? At least you only have to swim through about half the stage. The other half is falling through spike pits and falling through boss fights. I love this goofy, smiley face pincer robot. And Handsome Guy himself isn't too crazy, at least until he turns around. God damn, look at that dumpy. That's what I call a water balloon, sheesh. And next is Swordman.
I'm Swordsman.
I mean, Swordsman? What? This has gotta be the most unique level in the classic series. It's like a puzzle dungeon where you have to use the first 4 Robot Masters' weapons to progress. Sort of a cool little product of splitting the stage select in half. And after beating this Hammerhead boss, it transitions into a more traditional fire level, but with some neat lava rafting mechanics thrown in. The raft can be a little hard to control sometimes, but you can get around it by simply being a baller. After a trip to a secret treasure room, we make it to the Flame Swordsman. I love Swordman's design so much. The way his torso and legs spit apart to do different attacks is both super cool and goofy at the same time. But we get him wet and he's dead. Off to search, man. I've got a gun. Me too. It's a jungle full of Mets and frogs and monkey. This place really lets you play around with Thunderclaw, letting you swing around like Spider-Man. And once again, if you're playing on the Sega Saturn version, there's an extra boss fight with Woodman. Don't fight me, Woodman. You have no chance to win.
That's not how the song goes, Mega Man.
Yeah, he's a lot easier in this game compared to Mega Man 2, especially if you have Flamesword to blaze through his weird shield. The second half of the stage is much of the same, but these flippy walls and grapple points lead to some cool platforming segments. And we made it to Searchman. Wait, where is he? You're searching for Searchman? Okay. Why don't you search for some bitches instead? Searchman is actually really hard. He's got crazy bouncing projectiles, missiles that either home in or fall in tricky patterns, and at half health he starts spamming Deadly Storm. But all of that is completely ignored if you use Flame Sword. Why don't you search for someone who gives a fuck? And last but not least is Astro Man. This stage is why you shouldn't hang out with Acid Man. It's an absolute trip start to finish with crazy disappearing platforms, weird clock sunflowers, and geometry? But it's a lot more bearable if you know how to Mega Ball jump. And then we get to MC Escher Land.
Going up the stairs and going down the
This screen loops in all directions, which is really confusing. I don't remember where to go or exactly how to solve the puzzles in this section, but you keep going for long enough and eventually you find it. We super stepper through the crumbling tower section and the stage more or less repeats itself. And we make it to Astro Man. He has social anxiety. Relatable. I mean, he's probably so nervous because he thinks we're gonna stun lock him with Homing Sniper. He's right! It's a shame because he has some really cool attacks, but like everyone else, he just auto-loses to his weakness. And with that, it's on to Wily's castle. There's no, like, cutscene or anything explaining where the plot barrier went. We're just here. And God, I wish we weren't, because this is the hardest Wily Stage 1 in all of the classic Mega Man games. Because it's another jetboard level. The spacing on some of these jumps is ridiculous. And the slide lags you so you can't jump right away.
Jump, jump,
Leave me alone!
slide, slide.
Ah!
Slide, 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 slide.
We eventually make it, but it's not over yet. There's like a short Thunderclaw obstacle course leading us to this sussy bagworm boss. You can't hit him with the buster, you must be ballin'. And even then, it's kind of tricky. And it's even more nerve-wracking because if we get a game over here, we're gonna have to redo the entire jetboard section again, and I don't perform well under pressure. But we managed to beat him. And it's kind of smooth sailing here. Wily Stage 2 is pretty standard stuff, which evolves into another shoot 'em up section, which isn't too bad as long as you move quickly and are mindful of your surround. Oh no, 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 no. This boss is definitely a Reaver bot, right? He's kind of hard to beat if you low roll on the partners from the stage before it. But Rush spits out some pellets and he's dead. Wily 3 is a little scary with all these time bomb platforms over spikes. Oh god, oh no. You saved me. Why? Man. And then we make it to
Not so fast, Mega Man. You didn't forget about me, did you? Wait, did you?
Dude, it's been like 11 levels since I last saw you.
Shut up! I was really busy today.
Doing what?
I went out and got myself one of these.
Bass, stop! Don't touch those evil balls!
Ah, why'd you have to say it like that? No matter. I'm gonna grab these balls and then I'm gonna crush yours.
God, this fight is so cool. Super Bass is just shooting lean blasts all over the place, and Mega Man doesn't have the super adapter to help him this time. And I love how every time you hit him, he goes, "What?" Bass's voice actor sounds genuinely surprised he's getting beat up. And beat him up we do!
How?
Bass, earlier today I was just like you. I was a cringe little guy with no hope to ever be ballin'. And then my dad also gave me a goofy ball power-up to make me stronger.
What's your point?
My point is, I use my balls for good. And I feel like you could use your balls for good too.
I'll use my balls however I see fit. Damn it, enough with the innuendos. I hate you, Mega Man, and I'll always hate you.
He'll come around. And of course, Bass isn't strong enough to be the actual boss of the stage. That's reserved for Jello Devil. He's got the original Devil split ball pattern and a couple of really cool new attacks too. But some things never change because of course he's weak to electricity. And now it's time for the boss rematch section. We've pretty much seen it all except Tengu Man's eyes go giga wide when you freeze his feet, and you can shatter Aquaman's glass ass with Astro Crush. Then we make it to Dr. Wily.
Aha, I pulled a vial and stunned you, idiot. Time to finish you off once and for all. I'm a fire in my laser.
Giga Chad Duo. Ugh, good grief. Looks like I made it just in time.
You broke my laser cannon. It cost me 5 screws to make that. Ah, whatever. You can barely move. I'll destroy you both.
Mega Man, watch out. He's gonna stun you as soon as you... Ah, crap. Am I late again?
Ugh, not this clown.
Huh?
No, not you.
Proto Man, take Duo and get out of here. But Mega Man, he's too dangerous. He's got an unavoidable stun move and a one-shot laser cannon. I've never seen so much cringe energy in one place.
What the hell do you mean by that?
I'll be fine, just go. Huh. You might just be a Giga Chad after all. And it's time to finally face Dr. Wily. He's not nearly as hard as he was in Mega Man 7, but you do have to beat Phase 1 and 2 without any E-Tanks. You do have access to Rush Charger, which drops health pickups from the sky, which is basically just an E-Tank with extra steps. But if I only had one E-Tank in Mega Man 7, I would have been permanently bald. But in Mega Man 8, it's plenty.
Ah!
It's over, Wily. You never should have touched that space robot's balls.
I'm sorry, Mega Man, but could you blame me? That cringe energy was shaped like a skull, and that's like my whole brand. I couldn't resist even if I wanted to.
Well, maybe you should think about rebranding in freaking jail.
What the? Ah! The cringe has a mind of its own. Ah!
Mega Man, I hope I'm not too late.
DOS games. Legends 3 canceled.
Oh no, it's taken a hold of his mind. He's being forced to relive every cringe moment in his life.
Fall Guys crossover.
He will die soon, but you must remember all of the based moments in your life as well. Like that time you stopped that bank robbery.
It's just Monopoly money.
Yeah,
My Monopoly money.
or when you saved that puppy.
Next time, just turn into a jet and fly out of the way.
And who could forget that time you fought Zeus? You've incurred my wrath, Mega Man.
You have to pay taxes, Zeus.
You know, I heard there was another Giga Chad on Earth, but I thought his name was Ballad. Either way, the Earth is safe now, thanks to you. young Chad.
Don't worry, Mega Man. I'm coming to save you. Oh, hey.
He'll be alright. With the cringe energy destroyed, my work here is finished. I need to get going. But, can you give Mega Man a message for me? Listen, all I'm saying is if he's dead, I can just build you a new brother roll. It's not a huge deal. Huh?
Mega Man, you're back from the dead. Did you see God?
What?
Hooray!
What happened? Duo saved you, which is great and all, but he still owes me a new roof. I worked too hard to keep a roof over my head for some stupid space robot to come.
Hey, Mega Man, I'm in a tree.
Yeah, you are, Proto Man. Have you seen Duo?
Yeah, he left. Like, immediately. What an unreliable guy. Well, anyway, he had a message he wanted me to give you.
A message? What is it?
All he said was, yes.
So he is a Star Droid! That's so cool! I've always liked them. Their designs are kick-ass, so that means maybe the Star Droids are coming back for a future game. At least I'm sure Duo will talk about them when he returns in future games. Oh, that's so sweet! I can't wait! And that's Mega Man 8! Like I said before, I get that a lot of people have problems with Mega Man 8, but I just don't see it. Yeah, the voice acting isn't great, but there's something endearing about it. The gameplay isn't quite as tight and responsive as the NES titles, but it's close and it still feels like Mega Man. And of course, the game looks incredible and the soundtrack kicks ass.
Man, this game is freaking beautiful. When the hell am I gonna get a 32-bit update, huh? It took Mega Man 10 years and I've been here for like 1 year, so get to it, Doc. Come on.
Hey, thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please do the YouTube thing. Like the video, subscribe, and ring the notification bell. And I want to give a special thanks to my Mega Chads for their extra support of the channel. You can become a Mega Chad by clicking the join button. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time, everybody.